Here is the thing, you are a social media marketer and you're prospecting for a new client. But how about presenting your past performance statistics in such a way that your client can get interested in your performance and might give you their project? Today we are going to talk about the same thing, how to present your past performance in such a way that it seems more presentable and more appealing to the client. Hello everyone, this is Hamza and you're watching my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to particularly talk about some best metrics to measure your ad performance. You've been running ads for your clients and now you're using the outcomes of those ads to prospect new clients. And your client needs a really interesting format of your presentation, that what actually was done in your past performance and how you can influence their number of sales, and you might seem a best fit for their campaign. Number one, average CTR or click-through rate. You know that click-through is a specific link placed in an advertisement. That link is going to make them land on a specific desired page that your client wants them to. That's the purpose or the holistic objective of that campaign. Now the click-through rate specifies that how much of the audience engaged and how much is actually turning into consideration point and made action. So CTR can be determined with the creativity of the advertisement and the strong keywords you're using. Remember, I've told you that while searching your advertisement and its target audience, it's really important to use appropriate keywords to reach your target audience. If your keywords are not appropriate and your audience might be searching for the same problem with different words, so your advertisement is possibly going to rank in really low statistics or the performance scale of the platform you've been advertising on. So it's really important to first have a research of keyword. There are different tools. I have been repeating it for a while, that you can use Google Trends, exploring topics, and the TikTok and Instagram feeds to know that what is trending and how people are actually searching them. You can also use the Google and YouTube search feed to type the advertisement title, and there you can see that how people are reacting to it, what words are actually being popularly used to explore the topic. Now, there are two types of advertisement before we are going to discuss the metrics to measure them. First of all, we have search ads, and the other we have display ads. These two types are going to require an entire new video because both of them has a broader scale to discuss. We can just say that search ads are based on a full advertising strategy where customer, audience, or your prospect is themselves coming towards your advertisement. And in contrast, image ads are made appealing using push advertising strategy just to push your information towards your audience. You can actually use the considered or the action oriented figures resulted as the outcome of your campaign. You can divide it with the total budget. There you're going to get a ratio. You can present your information in three forms: so ratio, percentage, and revenue. Number two is ROAS, or return on ad spend. This is a widely used measure to know or to evaluate your performance as an advertiser for the client that you've been trying to advertise for. Your new client is first going to ask you what was your ROAS of your past advertising campaign. It is as same as ROI, the return on investment. You can actually take the proportion of the result and divide it, or take percentage out of your entire budget of campaign. But remember, you have to decide that which particular type of campaign requires the return on ad spend metric to be evaluated for the performance. For example, return on ad spend is widely used for action oriented advertisements, and mostly the action is in terms of a purchase or signing up for a particular course. Your purpose of advertisement will complete when a particular audience member is going to make a purchase. Don't consider the awareness campaign as ROA as metric user, because that's going to give you vague results. Number three, conversion rate. Now, this can be used as a prerequisite of ROAS. For example, you have an advertisement placed on internet or any platform, and you're waiting for your audience member to take an action or consider it. They're going to land on landing page conversion, and that's the aim or the cost of advertisement that's input. Now, whether the person is making product purchase or not, that's your statistics of revenue, not the cost of advertisement. You may have an idea of sales funnel, how to drag your audience member or a particular target audience person into a sales funnel. You're going to first bring them into awareness campaign, then they're going to consider product, then they gotta have desire, and then you're going to bring them to action. So here the purpose of advertisement is going to be completed on the second or the consideration stage. This can be calculated as same as ROAS. You can just use the conversion rate and divide it with the budget. Here, while setting the advertisement campaign, your ultimate objective will be conversion, not making of purchase or not buying of a product. Number four, cost per acquisition, a technical form of metric but still widely used. Now, this type of advertisement campaign has no relation with awareness, conversion, or desire. This directly counts on the action taken. For example, you have an advertisement posted on Facebook and you are using the cost per acquisition. Neither you will be counted on engagement with your advertisement nor the conversion process. Now here you're going to reciprocate your process. Initially you were dividing your outcome with your budget. Now here you will divide your budget with your outcome. So as many acquisitions you're going to make, your budget is going to get smaller. For example, if you're going to have a budget of $1,000 and you have only 5 acquisitions, so per acquisition, you're paying $200. Number five, cost per mile. You have heard a lot about it, but you have heard in a different way. If I say you're going to be paid for 1,000 ad views, something clicks in your mind. Exactly. YouTube comes in your mind because YouTube is widely using this model. This model is actually setting up a mile of 1,000 views. In this advertisement, you're not going to pay unless 1,000 ad views are going to come on your advertisement. For example, if your cost per mile is $5 and you're paying them $20, your budget will complete as soon as your advertisement is going to receive 4,000 views. Remember that your client is not a digital marketer, so they won't understand that what cost per mile is, cost per acquisition is. They're expecting you to show them the cost, the revenue, and the profit. If you have direct revenues, just place the budget in front of them and the revenue. They can actually deduce the profit themselves. Ratio is quite difficult to understand. The 2:1, what 2 stands for, what 1 stands for. So it's highly suitable that you may go with percentages. Use budget. You can use an Excel sheet. I'm going to place a short on my YouTube channel where I am definitely going to feature how I am making the outcome, the performances of my ad campaigns, and how I'm getting clients through that. It cannot be featured in this video because this video is made in landscape form. This video is particularly dedicated to these 5 metrics information. Do subscribe to my channel. It's all about you. And now comes the part I committed, that how you can present it. You have Google Ads account. You're running every platform advertisement through Google. So Google actually gives you a chance to withdraw a complete outcome sheet, or you can download it from Google, the statistics and from the performance section of your advertisement. But remember, don't place the performance section exactly in front of your client. You have to change something because initially commitment is made for advertisement, but there are different changes or different alterations coming in between. You may not be explaining to your new client that what actually miscommitted or got in loops of your previous advertisement campaign. You just have to show them what you made in terms of progress. So deduce that entire list at the end, calculate the budget, and show your new prospecting client that this was the outcome I made for previous campaign. You will definitely get a client for your project, and this is going to make you a pro digital marketer. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you really like this video. New videos are going to bring you new information. Thank you for watching this video.